Howdy guys, this is CoreCat13, that one with the deep voice, and I am back with more Super Mario Galaxy. Last time we left off, we unlocked the kitchen and beat the crap out of Bowser. In this episode, I can happily say that 15 days ago, I watched the Super Mario Galaxy movie. It was fantastic. A little bit more scattered than the first movie, but I thought it was fun. And critics, please stop taking it so goddamn seriously. It's Mario. I know it's not a very good excuse, but anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock this galaxy right here. I'm gonna go visit the Weeg. I really hope that the Charlie Day Luigi's Mansion movie happens and that EGAD is voiced by Christopher Lloyd. That or Nicolas Cage. One of the two, just something I think would be funny. I think Christopher Lloyd just simply because, I don't know, he just kind of encapsulates that perfect Mad Doctor. They can't get Christopher Lloyd, I can see like Dan Castellaneta doing something like that. Anyway, I love these enemies. Jacko Goombas. And watch out for the spiders there. And yes, that is what they are called. They are just called spiders. And those are chomps. I was happy to see that they were in the Galaxy movie. They actually acknowledged their existence. Anyway, time to haunt the mansion with our beauty. Fortunately, it's pretty easy to knock out Booze. Just gotta stand right here. Let him walk right into that lovely light, because apparently boos are photophobic. And man, boos are huge. I forgot how big they were. Like, one does not think that boos would be gigantic, but they're huge. They're bigger than Mario. They may even be as big as I am. I'm 6'1". Then again, Mario's a very wee lad. Standing only 5'1". Stoner Toad's there. I guess I could have acknowledged him, but well. Oh, one of the things that I guess I can talk about is that more Mario Kart is going to be coming out, and it is going to be collaborative from now on. Yeah, that's right. Me and May Jones actually recorded count 'em, 3 Mario Kart videos. I'm gonna have to do some editing on the first one, but it was a pretty fun video. Though honestly, I think it gets way better, like with videos 2 and 3, because our friend Bean joined us, and my God, she was a riot. I think y'all are gonna really like her. I wish I could do this. This looks so fun. Look at all these star bits. Which I like how they were depicted in the Galaxy movie. That they're just like these, like actual stardust. It's interesting. I always thought that they were like candy or something, but apparently they're actual like... They're actual things. They're actual stardust. And apparently Rosalina and Peach are made of stardust. Which, then again, aren't we all? Well, Mario isn't. He is now made of air. Actually, that is made of stardust. What am I talking about? Because all things heavier than hydrogen and helium were made in supernova explosions. Did you all know that? And speaking of space facts, I actually found out something pretty interesting from one of my friends, because she was recently getting into cosmology, and one of the things she found out was that stars can actually form contact binaries, which means their atmospheres directly interact with each other. I honestly thought that only like asteroids and dwarf planets could do that, but Nope, apparently contact binaries can extend even to stars. That's pretty cool. Speaking of binaries, we got Mario and Luigi there. And Luigi was excellent in the movie, and there's Rosalicious. And yes, I will continue to call her Rosalicious because she is amazing, and she was even better on the big screen. And yes, I geeked out like crazy. Oh my goodness. I want to just gush about the movie, but I did most of that in the Mario Kart videos. Particularly the first one, which I'm just going to tell you right now, there are some audio issues, particularly like toward the end of the video. And I think it was just caused by interference with one of the other co-hosts' microphones and stuff, so it just kind of, I don't know. It was a little weird, but most of the video is still pretty intact, so yeah. Honestly, I kind of like the format that we did with those 3 videos. Like, it was like random booster course levels, and then the following video was like battle mode, and then back to racing and stuff like that. It was, like I said, it was really fun, like super fun. Now what's not fun is Camella. Though the airship theme is always a good time, and it was even more heavenly on the big screen. And you bet your ass I will be talking about that soundtrack, because that soundtrack is fantastic, and I want to get it. Although, speaking of picking things up, I actually ordered a new copy of Mother 3 online. My physical copy of Mother 3, it unfortunately is very dead. So, I had to get a new copy. And I am just hoping for the best, because I really don't want to play it on PC. Because, I'm not going to lie, I don't like playing games on PC, just because I hate using the keyboard. And the USB ports are not reliable enough to consistently make my controller work, so yeah. It's actually why I have a Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is a lot more reliable. Plus it's a console, and I just have my games right there front and center. Already downloaded on my memory card, so yeah. I've been thinking about actually getting a UFO 50, which is, for whatever reason, a fan project that actually fixes one of the worst games of all time. Like, in terms of concept, I should say. And that would be Action 52. Like, they actually make 50 games, and they all work. And they're all good. Showing that indeed it is possible for something like that to actually be good. It just takes time and effort. And yes, I'm well aware I could have gone into that little shoot and got some star bits, but I just wanted to get a move on. Girl, your fucking green lipstick is really, really tacky. Let's see here. I'm just going to walk around this pole while that Koopa shell... Yeah, there we go. I was going to say while that Koopa shell is gestating in her wand there. Oh boy. Oh, I just remembered something. I actually acquired my first NES game, like, still in the box. It's unfortunately a shitty game. It's Mylon Secret Castle. But it was honestly a pretty decent price. Like, I got it for 40 bucks. And that's pretty damn good for a retro game. Especially, like, a really like, an intact game that is very well preserved and etc, etc, etc. Even had the manual. And honestly, it revealed a lot more about that game than I think a lot of people say in their reviews, so yay. I was actually going to cut there for a second, but apparently Miss Rosalicious has things to say. We discovered a new galaxy. It's probably Bowser Jr.'s stronghold. Oh, it's just the fucking stoner toad again. God, you can definitely tell he's a Wii model. Like, you can just tell he is an up-resed Wii model. Like, Mario looks pretty good. Like, look at him. Rosalina, I mean, she always looks good. The Lumas look pretty good, but I don't know, there's something about the toads that just don't look quite right. But anyway, like I was saying about Milon Secret Castle in the box. Yeah, even the box is pretty well intact, so talk about a steal. I also picked up, obviously I had to get a good game too, and I got a really good one. I got the HD 2D remakes of Dragon Quest 1+2. I've been playing through Dragon Quest as of late, which that's part of the reason I haven't really been recording, because we've been doing that. As well as, like, working on art projects and everything. Just trying to get caught up on that. Oh, just rolling down the pipe. Didn't really show this off, so I guess I can show this off. You can get some extra lives out of this. And yes, this was kind of referenced in the movie. Through the casino planet with Wart. Anyway, so, let's see. Yeah, honestly, I'm very impressed with Dragon Quest 1+2. They really did expand on a lot of stuff, especially in the first game. In particular, Gwaylen's role and everything. She's not just a captive. There's actually a reason why the Dragon Lord kidnapped her this time, so yeah. And Gwaylen sounds wonderful. I mean, she kind of just sounds like Zelda from, like, Tears of the Kingdom, but yeah, whatever. It's pretty awesome. And speaking of awesome, brotherly love. Oh boy, we got one of those damn comets in orbit. Figured I'd just go ahead and take care of this. I mean, we already paid a visit to the Space Junk Galaxy, but I mean, it wasn't really well represented in the Mario Galaxy movie, so we might as well give it some love. Yeah, that's actually one of my criticisms of the movie, is some of the galaxies are not really represented that well. Like, Honey Hive Galaxy feels a lot more like Honey Hop Galaxy from the second game. And honestly, it's... I don't have a problem with it being, like, super pink or whatever and having a lot of flowers. It makes a lot of sense. But, I don't know. I just kind of wish that it looked a lot more like the actual Honey Hive Kingdom from the first game. Good Egg Galaxy was referenced, but it was mostly just the, I don't know, it was just like the water planets that you pass by on your way to the Oasis with the Stoner Toad. And then, Bowser Jr. apparently was in the Space Junk Galaxy, which kind of looked more like a Star Fox level. Didn't even have the Hokotate planet present, or like a lot of the glass orbs, or a lot of the debris and such. I don't know. It looked more like Galaxy Reactor than this. And honestly, Koopa Planet... I mean, Koopa Planet kind of sort of reminded me of Galaxy Generator, even though it was kind of supposed to be like a combination of like World Bowser and I think it was supposed to be referencing just kind of generally the Bowser levels in the Galaxy games, but I don't know. Just one of those things that was, like, I understand, it's creative liberties, but come on. I will say that boss fight, where Drill Mario and Cloud Luigi are battling Bowser and Bowser Jr., that was pretty cool. I just kind of wish that they would have made more references to Super Mario Galaxy. Though, spoiler alert, and I do spoil it in the Mario Kart videos as well. I'm gonna go this way this time. Yeah, Princess Daisy pops up at the very end. So I'm thinking that the next Mario movie is going to be, and I'm quite excited about this, a Mario Land movie. I think that'd be pretty cool. I mean, we have Daisy introduced, so it kind of makes sense. Maybe then Wario and Waluigi will appear and we'll finally get Danny DeVito and Willem Dafoe in the same movie. I don't know. Those are just kind of like the ideal picks. And honestly, someone might say that Danny DeVito seems like a kind of a random idea for Wario. But hey, Charlie Day seems to think it's a good idea, so who am I to argue with Luigi? Hello there, sir. How are you? Oh, 600. You're a hungry fucker. I mean, they do call you a hungry Luma. So yeah. Now blow yourself up and create a planet. Woohoo! Alrighty, Drip Drop Galaxy, Giant Eel Outbreak. I like this galaxy. There's just something about it that I like. Could it be Avery Coraline's favoritism towards water worlds? Maybe. This kind of looks like what would happen if you unthawed your robot or something. Apparently the penguins like that idea. Alright, let's go ahead and knock out these eels. Oh god. Fucking Torpedo Ted, really? Oh, and I missed. I nearly got shot in the butt. We can't have that. We can't have that. Oh well. That was a terrible shot. I'm very much a horrible shot today. I could blame my controller, but it could also just be a lack of practice. I just like to go with the flow. What can I say? Since I mentioned Dragon Quest a little while ago, it makes me want to play it. I do have plans on doing 1+2 for the channel at some point. Or at the very least the first game. Just because, I mean, I have at least some degree of history with Game 1, so I could probably have like some stories with that, but I don't know. We'll see. Man, that Torpedo Ted really wants Mario right now. Oh, also, and continuing my train of thought, being random as hell, a new Bullet Bill type appearing in Super Mario Bros. Wonder reminds me that there is DLC for Mario Wonder, and Rosalina is a part of that. That makes me happy. I like Rosalina. Apparently when they were making Rosalina's like elephant model, hopefully nobody is epileptic, apparently there's an error where, in most other forms, they have the Grand Star logo, which apparently is Rosalina's logo. But when she's in elephant form and she uses her hat, for some reason, it shows Peach's logo. Kind of weird. Glad you think so, Mario. Apparently that fucker Bowser Jr. is at it again. Guess we need to pay him a visit, right? No. Instead, I feel like one visit to a beach world is just not satisfying enough. We need to go to the Beach Ball Galaxy. Look at all those fish. Bet Mario's thinking of sushi right about now. My god. How can nobody see that it looks like a giant toilet? Alright, well. It is what it is. If you don't see a giant toilet bowl like I do, I will not judge you much. Hello there. I don't know why, but I want to call you Skipper. The fact that your mouth is much smaller than your beak would suggest kind of disturbs me. Alright, well, let's go ahead and steal a shell from a penguin. Mine. And of course, this being me, I nearly jump off the edge of the world. No. We need to utilize this golden shell to unlock a level. Bye-bye. Yeah. We got some happy music going. And, you know, continuing the Galaxy movie homages. Mario completely missed the coin. Of course he does. Alright, let's try that again. I said, let's try that again. Come on, Mario. Don't make me use a fucking cataquack. Dude. This reminds me of this post I made on Blue Sky describing my relationship with Mario Galaxy's Switch controls. And I kind of stand by my statement that they do feel a tad stiffer than the original. Alright, fine, I'll go get a cataquack. With the original controls, I'd be able to actually reach up there with no issue. Alright, come on, bastard. You know you want to spank me. Even though this is a Mario Sun... Oh, well, you died. Good job. I was gonna let you spank me, but... Oh, there we go. Ooh, right in the butt. Alright, come on, come on. You know you want more. Again, it may not be Mario Sunshine, but I know you've just been itching to spank Mario for years now. And now he's made of ice. The ice flower did actually appear in the Galaxy movie, though it was its new Super Mario Bros. Counterpart. I like that one better, to be honest. It is a little bit strange that the Galaxy variation of it functions so different from the original version. But now we must summon the Cataquack once again. Come with me, Cataquack. No, I didn't say spank me, I said come. Ooh, man. Buddy. Come on. Ooh. Trying to guess all the way over here. Come on. Where'd he go? Did I kill him? Yep, he died. Well, buddy, you could have very easily have spanked Mario into the right position. Had you not been so ignorant. Alright, come on, Cataquack. Like, you have to kind of walk him. It's annoying. Alright, come on. Right here, buddy. Yeah. Right into the star. I don't know why, I thought Mario was about to go meet Rosalina again. I don't know why that was the case, but yeah, whatever. Let's go ahead and save. And, well, time sure does fly, doesn't it? We got our 6 stars for the video, so I guess that means next time on Super Mario Galaxy, we'll just kind of continue. Maybe we'll even pay Bowser Jr. a visit. Who knows? Maybe we'll even meet Jack Black. Probably not, though. Goodbye, everyone.